The holiday season is a time for gifts. Gifts of good company, good times, and of course, physical gifts. If you have the intention of using your brush pen calligraphy skills to make your gifts extra special, this video, where you can create these gift tags joyfully and quickly, is for you. Now, the reason why these tags can be created quickly is because they are all created from basic shapes, the circle, square, and triangle, which everyone is familiar with. You don't have to start from scratch, and that can already be the basis for your drawings and calligraphy. First, let's prepare the paper for the gift tags. If the tag you have is not pre-punched already, you can draw a pencil marking down the middle. Then, you can place the hole over the line before you punch. So much easier if you have a one-hole punch, but hey, use what you've got, it's cool. For our first gift tag, we're going to start with the basic shape of a square. You can draw it freehand or use a ruler. The square is going to represent a gift box, and the calligraphy is going to fill up the space. You need additional markers like these for the bowl, as well as the outline for the gift box. Now, I'm just drawing the bowls for the gift box and outlining it with the black marker. Divide the square into two because we have two lines for our calligraphy work. We're using the Pentel touch pens in green and red for our calligraphy. Now for our brush pen calligraphy, I'm letting the word greetings first, at the base of the gift box. To help define the shape of the square, make sure that your letters are as close as possible to the borders. I'm leaving some space at the bottom of the word because the swoosh for the letter G will fill up the space later. For brush pen lettering, to get contrast of thicks and thins, when you are doing downstrokes, increase pen pressure. And when you're doing upstrokes, decrease your pen pressure. If you need more help in getting started in brush pen calligraphy, why not take my free course? I take you through from the basic strokes to different ways of linking letters. You'll also get a downloadable playbook that contains guide sheets so that you can practice your drills to get better in calligraphy. You can get the link to the free course in the description box below. How you connect your letters are really an aesthetic choice. You could have also done a flourish extended from the letter T, but because I was thinking of extending the bar, I didn't want the T to be too heavily flourished. I cover connectors, ligatures, swooshes, and flourishes in the free course too, so do check it out. Now, I will do the lettering for the word seasons in green. Try to fill up the space that's left over. With the red markers and pens, you can now color in your bowl. Because I'm not outlining the square, I'm using silver dots to define the borders of the square. Once the ink is dry, you can erase your pencil marks. Congratulations! We just finished our first gift card. Quick and simple. I'm loving the shimmer of the dots. If you found this helpful so far, do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. For the second gift tag, we're using the base shape of a circle. This is going to be a Christmas ornament. I'm going to start by drawing the attachment to the ball. Next, divide the circle into 3 horizontal sections to fit our calligraphy of the words Merry Christmas to you. It doesn't have to be equal. This time, I'm allocating more space for the word Christmas. So, I'm going to do the calligraphy of the word Christmas first in red, since that's going to be our biggest word. Make sure that you're lettering to the very edges of the circle. Now I use my green brush pen to letter the word Mary. The bouncy style of brush pen calligraphy is the most useful for this because it really helps to fill up the space. You can see that the overturns for my letter M accommodates the ascending loop for the letter H in Christmas. I also dip my letter E into the space. I also try to have the descending loop for the letter Y fill up the space at the edges. Use the same principle of filling up the space when you're doing calligraphy of the letters to you in the third row. Now you can color in the attachment. With the same pen, do a series of dots at the edges of the circle to more clearly define the shape. Don't forget the loop for the attachment. So sparkly, right? Last but not least, our final third card starts with the triangle as the base shape. I rounded the sides of the triangle so that there is more space for the calligraphy that I'll be doing inside the triangle, which will symbolize the Christmas tree. The phrase is going to be Happy Holidays, and I start first with the second word, which is going to be at the base of our tree. As with the previous example, allow your calligraphy to fill up the whole space as much as possible. I'll be doing the word happy in script and capital letters, but leaving the stem of the H for a little later. Try to fill up the space, especially in between the ascending loops. Now, extend the stem of the H into a swirl to the apex of the triangle. Now you can erase the pencil marks. And of course, we need a sparkly ink for the star at the top of the tree. I'm using the dropper to trace out the shape of a star. And then I'm placing the dots also all around the inside of the triangle to define the shape as well as the base of the tree. Just one last step before we complete our gift tags. Run a string into the hole so that you can attach it to the gift. So I'm going to show you how I'll use the gift tags. I love giving away bread as gifts. First, I'll wrap it in parchment paper. Let the bread sit in the middle of the paper as you pull up the two ends of the parchment paper. Fold over the two ends of the paper onto the top of the bread, wrapping it snugly. Next, flatten the sides of the package. Now fold each side into the middle. Hold the tension where the two folds meet and fold the flap to the back. Repeat the same for the other side. Next, for the rustic look, I'll be using a twine. Create a loop by putting the two ends of the twine together. Bring the middle of the loop to the middle of the bread at the top. Run the twine to the back around the bread and then go through the loop. Separate the twine on the top left into a 90-degree angle. Tighten any slack by pulling on the bottom twine through the loop. Then repeat the same process for the lower twine and separate it into a 90-degree angle. Again, tighten any slack. This is how the twine looks like at the back of the package. Now, back to the front. At the front, tie a bow. Time to add some decorations. I'm using dried flowers and our gift tags. Loop the string of the gift tag into the bow. If not a string, these holders work too. Homemade bread with a personalized gift tag makes such a beautiful, meaningful gift for the festive period. If you're into calligraphy and DIY, you can pair these gift tags with personalized gifts. I have a few ideas for you, such as dessert items like macaron and chocolate personalized with calligraphy, home decor items, calligraphy on leather goods as gifts, and small gift wrapping ideas such as ribbons made unique with meaningful messages done in your calligraphy. In my course, Material-ligraphy, I teach you how to add your calligraphy and lettering on any material from food to wood so you can create one-of-a-kind items. Not only are these gifts meaningful because they are personalized, but they are also quite frugal, especially in these economic times. I'm so excited to let you know that the course is on sale just in time for the holiday season. I have more calligraphy-based tutorials for this holiday season, like making cards, envelope decorating, and home decor. So do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Have fun with DIY and calligraphy.